it's okay. Yeah.
Yep. Good evening, folks, and welcome to this Rangers review special. As we all know, we're in the January transfer window. There's been a host of names linked with moves to Rangers, one being the Vitesse Arnhem winger Million Manhoef. I'm delighted to say we're joined on the line by Bjorn from the Studio Langs de Rijn podcast, which covers Vitesse Arnhem in great detail. Bjorn, first of all, I know you're on holiday at this moment in time, so thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. It's a big honor for a big club like Rangers, so no problem at all.
And you're saying off, you've got your headphones on and they're the right colour, the blue colour, so that's a good start.
And also the sweater.
Fantastic. So Bjorn, yeah, of course, there's been a bit of noise that Rangers may be interested in the winger Million Manhoef. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Can you tell us a little bit about him and how he's performing for Vitesse? I know your guys are having a bit of a tough season in the Eredivisie.
Yes, when we go back last summer, his name was also falling with Rangers FC. So it's not new, his name, for you, I think. A few days ago, he went 22 years old. It was his birthday. And it's a player that everybody loves at Vitesse because it's a guy with a lot of energy, positivity, and he has a lot of talent. So it's not strange that a bigger club like Rangers FC have some interest in him. Also, he's playing for I don't know how to say that in English, but I think Netherlands under 21, so young Netherlands. Yeah. So his talent is there, and he's performing this season in a hard season for us. What you already said, a little bit. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. He's young. It's difficult. It's a difficult year. He scores goals. He gives some assists, but it can be better because he's very talented.
Yeah, got some viewers tuning in already. Scott says, good evening to your good self, Bjorn. So good to have you tuning in, Scott. He's a local lad, Bjorn, is he? He's came through the youth system at Vitesse, is that right?
Yes, but he's coming from Amsterdam, and his father is a very famous kickboxer. It's Million Manhoef. Search him on Google and on YouTube also. So he's a son of him. He has already made some steps in the kickboxing ring, but his love is for the football game. He went to a few amateur clubs, then to the youth academy in Arnhem with Vitesse. And a few years ago, his talent was so good that he was good enough to give some minutes in the first team, and that was now, I think, 3 seasons ago. So he's now playing. I searched it on the internet. More than 70 games for Vitesse Arnhem in the first squad.
Yeah, what type of system do Vitesse play then? Does he play? Is he part of a forward line on the wing? Does he play both left and right, or on the right?
Very good question, because I thought about it, because I knew we were calling this evening. It's a little bit strange story, because when he was younger, he played also on the, I think you say back position in English, left back, because he's left-footed, but he wants always want to be aggressive, go forward. So now for 2 seasons he's playing on the right wing, and he's left-footed, so he can always go inside, go to the box with his left foot to shoot or give an assist. But he is also a player with a lot of speed. So it's not the correct position, I think, for him, because I think when he plays on the left side on the midfield, he has a lot of space before him. He can use it with his speed. And now he is already there and makes his how do you say that, action, or shooting at the goal. But I think when he plays at the midfield at the left side, I think he's more um, uh, gonna give some. How do you say that? Sometimes I'm not searching for words in English.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
for that. Um, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
But I think he will do better at that position. I think, but he's now playing on the right wing.
yeah. Interesting, because I know Rangers have lost Abdallah Sima to the African Cup of Nations with Senegal, so it certainly is a position on the left that they need to find a replacement for the next few weeks. Anyway, this is an interesting question I want to put to you, Bjorn. That's came in. Hi, Derek. Can you ask about any major injuries he has had and his background in Holland? Why PSV and Ajax haven't been sniffing about him? Has there been any big clubs in the Netherlands looking at him at all? And has he had any injuries in the past?
No, no big injuries. He's always a player with a good health. Um, no, he's not. No, he's very good. I think maybe with his story with his father being at the top of the game, kickboxing or football. He's always. We had him also in the podcast last season.
Right.
He's doing everything to be a good professional, and on this moment, sometimes you have to have some luck. No big injuries. Ajax, PSV. I think his level is just not good enough to get there in the squad at this time, because he has some things to improve. And I think that's the reason that PSV and Ajax are not interested in him so far.
Mm. Yeah, interesting. And in terms of a fee, what sort of fee do you think he's worth? How much will Vitesse be?
A lot, a lot. No, a very good question, because this season we are on relegation level now. We are the last team in the competition, so that's doing a lot for transfer fees for players that other clubs want to buy from us. But I think, yeah, his name is Million. It's for his first name is Million, but I think 3 to 3.5 million euros with the talent that he's have with improving that. I think it's a good transfer fee.
Interesting, yeah. And how's his relationship then with the Vitesse fans? Do the fans love him?
I can tell you, my son is now 7. He has a half season ticket now for coming half season, and I was telling him last week that maybe he's Million Manhoef is going to another club, and he was very sad, and I mean that. He's very loved by the young children, because he's a positive guy. He's always smiling, always positive, giving everything that he has. He's living like a pro. So everybody loves that guy, because it's a nice guy and a good player. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting to know. And I've got a question that came in before as well. I'd like to get your thoughts, Bjorn. Someone asked here, is he the type of player who Bjorn thinks could score more goals and provide assists in the Scottish League? Do you think he could do well in the Scottish League?
Yeah, I think about it, because Rangers, but also Preston North End are interested in him. So the game of what you are playing in Great Britain, England, Scotland, I think with his qualities, I think it's perfect for that competition, because he's not a very big player in height, but with his strength in his body and his positive spirit, I think he's playing of gonna do well in the Scottish League, for example. So I'm seeing that for him as a good competition. Only the thing that has to be improved is when he's at the goal, that he must score more.
Yeah.
That's a improving point for him.
Yeah, and do you think? I mean, he's 22. Like, he just turned 22, as you said. Do you think he can go all the way to the top, or do you think maybe a move to Rangers could improve him even more?
I think a move to Rangers will improve him more because I think it's very good for his body and how do you say that improvement in everything. Going alone in another country at a bigger club, I think that's a very good step for him. I don't want that he leave, but at the position that we are now at with the club and the financial things that are playing around, I think maybe for him and the club, it's a good time to go. And when Rangers is a club when he can go there, it's a very good decision. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the money? Do you think for Vitesse, the money that they can bring in for Million, they can go and use it and maybe improve other areas of the squad? Because I know, like you say, Bjorn, they're in a relegation battle just now.
Yeah, that's a very good question because we are now waiting from the FA in Holland that we get a good sign for a company getting Vitesse over, but it's not there, so there is no money. So the money that we are getting from Million maybe with a transfer fee, it's maybe for just play out the season, and it's not just for getting one or two other players.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Yeah. Tough times then, isn't it? I guess
yeah, it's very tough times. I can say you. Yeah.
Yeah, we know all about them, Bjorn, at Rangers. They've had the last 10
Yes.
years. Rangers have come up obviously from the leagues after financial trouble, so we know all about the troubles you guys are going through. Is he the
Yes.
star man then at Vitesse? Is he the big player, the big asset that you can make money on?
Yeah. In this squad, he is the man to get the money that we that we are so much wanted. But yeah, that's how do you say a devil's dilemma?
Yeah,
Because when he's leaving, there's leaving a very good player who can score, who can give energy to the squad. But yeah, when he's leaving, you get the money that you want to use to go forward with the club. So it's a devil's dilemma. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And of course, if you were to join Rangers, a bit different than Preston, where the expectation levels are so demanding, you're expected to win every single game. Bjorn, do you think you could cope with that pressure of playing for Rangers?
I think so because what I said, it's a very positive guy, and he's doing everything to improve himself. And with his father knowing what it's all about in the top of the game, kickboxing or football, I think his mindset is very good for that to understand that he's always must win with when he's playing at Rangers FC.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think he's got it in it. Yes.
Yeah, super. That was brilliant. Well, that's been excellent. Thank you very much for the insight, Bjorn. I do wish you guys all the very best this season. I must admit, I do have a wee soft spot for the Vitesse. I went to the stadium around 20 years ago. Went on a little tour around the stadium, so a very impressive stadium. Is it still got the pitch that comes in and out?
Yes, it's very expensive now for us, but especially this season. But the pitch, and I'm standing on the how do you say tribune on the
Yeah.
how do you say in English?
In the stand, the Kop, is it? Or?
The stand. I'm standing on the stand where the pitch is going under. Yeah, and we have a roof on it, so it can be open and closed. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for for giving us all the good luck for now.
Yeah, it's an impressive stadium. We've got a message just coming in from Scott as well there. I think he's wishing you guys all the very best for the season ahead. I hope you guys get out of trouble, Bjorn. And thank you very much again for telling us a little bit more about Million Manhoef. It's certainly one to keep an eye on. So thank you.
Thank you also. What I said, very big honor to give some give some words about a Million for a club like Rangers FC. So also thank you.
Yeah, super stuff. There you go, folks. A bit of insight into Million Manhoef. Hopefully you enjoyed that video, and we'll speak to you a little later on. Bye for now.
Yeah.